Good morning for November 2nd, 2022. It is 9:44 a.m. post open, and looking at the ES trading, looking at trading plans for today. I haven't prepared them, so I'm gonna do something a little different this morning, and maybe do it on screen while we're gonna knock this out. I don't usually do it. I usually have it done. I just don't get the video out by the open sometimes. It takes a bit of work and processing, and then to post it places. So in this case, I'm going to kind of just do it on the fly. But the disadvantage is we've already opened, so it's a lot of the story writing has to do in my habit of sort of anticipating where we open and what could happen from there. So already some things haven't happened. For example, right here we had the value very low, 59.75. We went inside and came out, got rejected. Well, the next piece would be to take out the overnight low and then the prior low a day. And then at this point, if you're developing value lower, to look for shorts. So that's sort of what's in play. We're going to put that on there right now. I'm going to pull in the sheet that I use and have a look at that if you want. So I do a lot of other stuff that I don't normally share. I just kind of go top down through things and look at candlesticks. I pull in the numbers for volume and open interest, things like that. I look at market structure. I look for overnight highs, poor highs. And today we've got a poor high in the overnight. So that's a unsecure high, weak high, but a poor high. It's a poor high. And we also have one below at 37.90. So these also fall into conflicting data points, which you normally do see at the top of my little chart. I review the prior day, and I also look at the overnight and what kind of rotations we've had. The overnight pattern last night was, it looked sideways, right? But there was a pattern there. There was a zigzag down so far. And then we got the news events for today. And but moving into so we've got a poor high, conflicting data points. Poor high overnight, weak low at 10.25, and it's still open, and a poor low in the overnight on 10.24. I'm going to show you that. So open in range below value is what we've done. So let's just this is the story that we're working with now. Well, I don't want that. Let me change this here. Oh, by the way, I keep wanting to make this announcement. Try to watch my videos in 1.25 speed. Everybody's got things they want to do. I hate to waste anybody's time with the long video, and you get used to it. It doesn't give you the Munchkin effect. Your brain will catch up. Anyway, reject value area and move to take overnight low, prior low a day, and previous value area high at 51.25. You can see that white line that I have a remnant. I don't have the date on there for some reason. 51.25, and look for shorts if value develops below prior low a day, which it is. Note, today likely to be somewhat rotational. Maybe the typing's bugging you. Hey, I'm sorry. I'm doing this. I thought, you know what? I'll do this in 2 steps. I'm going to do this and also make a video about it. Watch out for counter-directional move. So meaning we could roll over to the top, because what we have now is a weak high. Okay, so we got a weak high against the overnight value area low, which I need to adjust now. All right, there's the overnight value area low. There's the value area low from yesterday. Volume value area is what I use, and we've got a weak high. So the tempo is very slow. We're not getting much. Shorts are going to stop getting paid, and at some point, unless they're accumulating and going to drive down further, or distributing, however you want to look at it. If they're building positions to take it further, we're going to probably see it roll back up and maybe come to the overnight volume point of control. So let's write that in there. Now I've got the open thing here. We open in range below value. That's stuck for all of these because that's what's already happened. All right. So move into. I'll put it this way. Prairie dog, value area low, and look for 80% roll, 80% to the upside. Okay, and that might be how to wrap it up, you know, and take it one reference at a time. Watch for counter directional move. Okay. The next thing would be if we do, if continue lower, watch for reversals at 28.75, which is the 50 SMA on the regular trading hours. All right, so I'm going to make these unbold that. Okay, now I'll show you that. Let me pull this out of the way. So you got your S1 down here. Here's your 50 simple moving average. There's an overnight high, so it would, you know, make sense for it to make a stab through, maybe even down to this value area low, because now we've got the potential. Now I put this in here because these had not been really traded through. So here's another strategy. Let's see here that I want to add in here. Below 51 quarter prior value area high. Look for shorts if 80% rule is in effect. Now, somebody might say, well, that's only for the prior day. Well, is it? What's really the difference? I don't know. We'll see what happens, okay? That's what I'm saying. That's how I'm describing the situation if we traded the other side of that value area. All right? That's all there is. It's really just that simple. Okay. So, you know what? I think that's enough for now. Let's talk about some other things real quick. So I'm going to pull in a 30-minute bar chart, and I want to show you something here. So let me hide the studies, hide the drawings. Oh, they already were hidden. Hide these studies. I have it shaded for. I can change this minute chart to a smaller time frame just with a stroke of a key, and I want to hide all these studies. I want to show you some Fibonacci relationships that have played out that are very interesting. So as you can see, I drew from this low on 10/28 last Friday to this high, and it gave me this zone right here with 618, 50%. Okay, so let's scroll forward a little bit. Okay, we haven't gotten down to that yet, but those levels are there at 30 quarter. So right now we're approaching, or we're right at 46.75. We're at this 50% mark. Okay, so we came off yesterday, and we traded throughout the afternoon, and then the overnight's been all sideways. Now, I have this 38.2. This sandwiched, I mentioned in I think Monday's video, this sandwiched a value area low. So yesterday this would have been a great area to trade off of. Unfortunately, I was gone by then because I kind of emptied my what do you want to call it? Ran out of ammo. How about that? Okay, so probably could have put that on there, but what I want to show you now is another thing going on here. So if I take it from what happened yesterday, so if I take it from here to here, okay, this would be a corrective move, like a flat, right? I'm not sure if it's going to play out like a flat, but this is a 127.2 extension or retracement, excuse me. And let me clean this up a little bit. You know, if you find this interesting, great. If not, you know, that's fine. Let's see here. Okay. So that's on there. Okay. I'm going to get rid of these now. Hide these so we can see this better. Then I want to draw it from this low right here to up here. Okay, also we have confluence with that 1272. Okay. There was another one I wanted to draw as well, and now I'm not sure where it is. So it was 1618, which would have been very useful for yesterday. Let me try one more thing here. I don't know if it was back here. I drew it earlier. That's not it. That's not it. Okay, well, you know what? The 127 stands. I don't remember now what it was. Maybe it's from here. No, I just did that one. Well, I'm sorry. You know what? Didn't mean to waste your time. I forgot where I drew it now, but there was a 1618 that was right in here as well. So my point is, we have confluence, and when you've got Fibonacci measurements that express are confluence, that expressing an area that is you know, a little bit hot. It might be a reversal, a place of reversal, so or a place to take profits. This would be an excellent place to hang on to get out, wouldn't it? Yes or no? Yes. So again, I'd mentioned this in a prior video, one of the last couple videos, that Fibonacci are excellent for looking at looking at exits. And I'm trying to see right now on another chart if I've got that. No, it's not that important. Okay, the point is there was a 1618 right in here as well, and I don't remember where my origin point was. So let's look again what's happening in the structure. As you can see, the tempo is very slow. So what's not happening? We're not having a lot of it looks like other time frame movement. Huge volume, I would imagine, is not taking place. We're starting to get some rejection out of a pivot area, and you know, we want to watch for things to reverse. So I would say if we can get back into the prior day's range or above the overnight high, you know, we want to take it a step at a time, but we want to look at moving into the value area and starting to take back some of this net short in the overnight up to settlement, maybe beyond. Maybe we'll rotate. You know, another thing might be, and I'll put this in the stories, to rotate rotational until FOMC between overnight VPOC and well, I guess we have to use the low for now, or let's see what's below us here. The S1, yeah, we can say it's a little further. I don't know that we're going to get down there. No, you know what I would have probably done? I would have used this thing here, this prior value area high. So even though we went beyond it, I'm going to use rotational. You know, this would have been a story that I would have likely come up with. Previous value area high at 51.25. Okay, you know, and I could write another story or two for continuation below certain lows, or below the 50 SMA, or continuation above the prior day's high. But you know, let's not worry about it. I honestly probably won't be here by the time something like that happens. And there you go. All right, make a great day. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed a different format.